Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here we go. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
They split the two games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
Now here's Morant. Halliburton with some nice D. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Chris.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Philadelphia moving it around. Stolen by Davis. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Well, you can't sleep on AD's defense because he will take it away from you, and his steal started that break.
Outside, Williams. Here's Duncan. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And it's Morant with the ball for Dallas. Outside Christie. Pass to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
And it's 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
Here's Halliburton, following the score by Dallas. Williams from long range. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Halliburton with the ball. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Pass to Duncan. A little mid-range shot is up. And the jumper is good. Duncan's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Here's Halliburton after Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Duncan. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. And here is Williams. Defended by Thompson. They get it back. Duncan. Halliburton on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. PA?
And Allie, thank you for that. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Christie's shot is off.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Out to the right wing. Duncan. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Dallas on top, up by 11. And back to the... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Pass to Toppin. Back to Lively. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot misses.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
To the paint. Now here's Allen. Up and over Smith. Allen can't get it to go. The Mavericks lead by 11. You think of the reputation that Grayson Allen had coming into the league. He's changed the narrative for the better, Tim.
Well, he's still hard-nosed, but it's not necessarily what he's known for anymore. Rather, he's a great 3-and-D option who can occasionally give you that hard foul.
Lively grabs the miss. And so Simons will bring it up for the Mavs. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Offensive rebound. Oubre with room to shoot. Money on the 19-footer. Oubre's gotten his first basket of the night.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
The 3, Smith. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
And here's Simons outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. And they're on the break. Moody from outside. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 16. Here's Smith. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And it's Bona missing. And so it's Dallas with it. Simons deciding where to go with it. Screen by Lively. Inside. Rebounded by Fox.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
And how about Fox getting after it on the glass? You just gotta love the hustle.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And Dallas making a change here. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Davis a screen. Pass to Huff. And Davis slams it home.
Well, that's AD at his best, playing big and finishing at the rim.
And here's Fox. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Davis, that's good. And it's 6 points for Anthony Davis.
Great hustle by Davis, getting something before the defense can set up.
It's Fox with a drive. Lopez for 3. He drops it from range.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
I love when they run that action with Davis. It's really hard to stop him in pick and roll.
Fox outside. And he gets that one. Fox has got 6.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The rebound by Allen. 76ers trail by 16. Pass to Oubre. Now Lopez. Out to Oubre. Lets the 3 fly. And so it's Dallas in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. We'll be back in a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Morant into the lane, and he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And let's get an update on Dante Exum's injury. Allie, what'd you learn?
The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this, but it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
Here's Duncan. And Davis with the block.
That is textbook rim protection from Davis, going after the ball without making contact on the shooter.
Christie offline with a 3.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. To the inside. Here's Duncan. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Pass to Lively. 6 on the shot clock. Toppin outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. 76ers trail by 16. Here's Duncan. Philadelphia moving it around. Halliburton left side. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And another miss by Philadelphia. Dallas leading by 16. Here's Toppin. The rebound by Duncan. Williams from long range hits a 3-pointer. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Screen by Lively. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Smith outside. Now here's Lively. He's scoreless. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton finishes in close.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. P.J. Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Brian, back to you.
They're happy to have him. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Halliburton, the shot no good.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Pass to Duncan. Here's the three. Lively grabs a miss.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Horford outside. Puts up a three. The putback. And so it's Dallas in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks.
48.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. '76ers trail by 16. Pass to Allen. The deep three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Screen by Eason. Here's Christie. On target from range. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
The quickness of Fox is something else. He pulls up on the spot, and the defense just can't stay with him.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Yeah, they got a little loose with the ball right there, but in general, they've avoided the big mistakes, and they're running away with this.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Allen outside. Launches a three. He buries it from three.
Well, there are few guys better in this league at the catch and shoot. You've got to run Grayson Allen off that line.
Thompson with a screen. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Christie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments. He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Nice shot by Christie.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his third of the half.
Fox outside. Here's Bona. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball.
Pass to Huff. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Now Fox. Oh, what a jam. Holding nothing back.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Christie outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Back to Allen. Huff pulls it in. Dallas leading by 20. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Baseline try. Huff pulls it in.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And both free throws good for Fox. There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And the 76ers call time here. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. And Davis with the block.
What a great feel for shot blocking. AD just has that tremendous length that affects teams.
Now Morant. Pass to Eason. Shot clock at 6. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And Morant gets double-teamed. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Outside Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Christie's shot is off. Tries to break his ice. Halliburton. Stolen by Davis. Here's Smith. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up.
She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. You feel like TikTok like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this. Face car valid and her body come perfect. I could be patient if it's worth it. If you want a Birkin, then earn it. Miss, we can make fire like furnace. She pull up on me in a night with a purpose. And your eye contact is flirting. You got the I'm surfing. Miss, if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss, if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. Let's make it. First step, room, next step. I got you tryna get. If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it. Babe, they can look, not touch. Only you, and me. Homebody, I don't like party, but we can party like we at Carney. First day, palm me. Only you, and me. Let's do. She don't need honey, she already. If you bring your girls, I'ma bring my army. She bad, I like this. that's my TikTok like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this.
I know you're smart as falling. Pick it up and smile away. A place with you is better. I'm better off with you, I'll say. Like a cornet. Oh, holding on to midnight. Like a cornet. Oh, holding on forever. Like a cornet. Oh, let's celebrate.
In the night, better off anyway. In the night, better off anyway. In the night, better off anyway. In the night, better off anyway.
Like a cornet. Oh, holding on.
Welcome to
This Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. The 76ers hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons. That was their second loss in 2 games. Now they've got a chance to turn the tide and get back on course. And the 76ers with possession. Dan, we know Brook Lopez is revered as a teammate for his contributions both on and off the floor.
Well, Kevin, I think that teammates very quickly kick up on guys who are unselfish both on and off the floor and care more about the team, the group, the community than their own accomplishments, and that becomes immediately obvious with Brook Lopez.
And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core, and it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
Pass to Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Here's Halliburton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Pass to Ivy. To the middle. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Williams a screen. Duncan in the corner. And stolen by Howard. Thompson with it. Guarded by Dunn. And Thompson throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now here's Williams. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Dunn. Off target from outside. The Pistons leading. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez with the block.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
Halliburton on the wing. Goes up to the stripe. Rebounded by Howard.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Cunningham. Connects on the 17-footer.
Yeah, and Cunningham is one of the more difficult players to guard in that pick and roll.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Williams. First trip to the line for him here. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Cunningham after the miss from Tim Duncan. To the paint. Here's Duran.
76ers foul. Brook Lopez.
The Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Duran.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
And the dunk by Duncan.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's Detroit up 10. And whoop.
18.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Look at him get up. Cade has some hops now.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
Here's Fox. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Cunningham up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Fox goes in. Here's Bona. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Bona's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Cunningham right side. In the corner, Ivy with it. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Down low. Stewart with the steal. Pass to Cunningham. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
The 76ers trailed by 12. Allen outside. Latrey. Rebound, Detroit.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. That one goes. Count it. Cunningham's got 12. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. And Fox gets it to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Cunningham drives in. Here's Stewart. The kick out to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. The offensive rebound. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, hauling in that board, Thompson giving his guys second chance opportunities.
Allen for 3. Moody. It's hauled in by Harris.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Three-pointer, Fox. Connects from three-point range. Fox has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .29 seconds left in the first half. Now Sasser, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Halliburton. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
1 second left.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The 76ers trailed by 8. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. He gets it in there. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Oh, give it to Halliburton. He knows when to force the issue and when to just take what the defense provides.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Detroit with the ball. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. LeVert in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. LeVert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Pass to Horford. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference. And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum. They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
Good on the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Detroit.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you guys.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Excellent work by Williams there. When the defense least expects it, he hits them with that pull-up jet.
Robinson misses. The 76ers trailed by 13. Halliburton in the corner. Here's the floater. Excellent D from Howard.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Outside Robinson. The drive by Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Thompson's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Duncan, a screen from 18 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Williams takes a 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Stolen by Duncan. From downtown, knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Shakes them. Here's Durant. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. He has 5.
Well, Durant has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends. Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Halliburton's got 14 points for the game.
And the touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
Here's Ivy. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Halliburton. It's deflected. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so is Detroit, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's LeVert. Cunningham on the wing. It's tipped. Here's Bona. And he gets off the fast break with a monster slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
Here's Bona. Here's Moody. No good on the three. Pistons leading by 18. Here's Cunningham. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And Fox gets it to go.
And no doubt Fox has a scorer's mentality. He is constantly in attack mode.
Screen by Howard. Cunningham. And it's Bona with the rebound. Nobody near Allen. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Detroit making a switch here. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Duren. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 7 points here for Jalen Duren.
Moving well. Duren working in the 2-man game.
Inside. And stolen by Ivy. Thompson left side. Harris a screen. Cunningham. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. To the inside, and it's denied. And they get it back. Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The 76ers trailed by 20. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Ivy. Harris outside. Cunningham on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. 20 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Stolen by Thompson. Ivy, no one around him. And the 3 off target. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, a lottery pick back in 2022. Jalen Duren brings energy to this team. A big frame, toughness down low.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And This will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And with his 6'6" frame, Cunningham is a nightmare matchup.
And so he hits both. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Pass to Lopez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Here's Ivey. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up.
Sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no A's. Now, I couldn't be there. Now you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs, and I'm under each snare, intangible. Bet you didn't think, so I command you to. Panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose, all you different crews. Chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking tunes. Picture you getting down in a picture tube, like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe spiritual hero who appears in you to clear your view when you're too crazy. Lifeless to those, the definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype to like it. Righteous with your psychic among those possess you with one.
Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
The essence, the basics, without it you naked. Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't, that's a fallacy, I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes and see destruction and demise. Corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lives through rust, so not as muscles, but percussion to provide for me as a guide. Y'all can see me now cause you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind, that's the end. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes, remember what the thought is. I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember that it's all in your head.
Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future.
I'm out of this world, not your run of the millin'. My name is Furrow, I'm the owner of the billin'. I'm a and I'm chillin' with you like Jack. I and I mag, drive a Benz and a lack. Man, I been in the back with the in the stores. I been out front with the thugs and the guards. I been on the yard with the I only run with I'm popular, I'm a rap star, but I live like a rock star running from the car. I drop bars on slaps that knock hard, and I charge for this. I'm sick of the Mars, and I treat my like an ATM card. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the
That's some new type. On the news type. On screw type. Just a sad crew type. Got a bad that home voodoo type. Take down mega stallions by the crew type.
text, I love my shirt. Rasta tight. I live my dream. Rasta tight. About to take a the church. Shell monster type.
She don't speak no English, man, the top type. She me around her mouth cause I'm a boss type.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in shade.
Friday Eve. It's Thursday Night Hoops right here on 2K Sports. Here we go. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together, but that is why it's a great rivalry.
Well, you love watching a game where both teams feel like they have something to prove. That really raises the level of intensity out there.
And stolen by Williams. Horford outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
Now here's Ivy, averaging around 5 points a game. Got a hand on it. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's Halliburton. Duren with the rebound. And here's Ivy from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Lets a floater go. Pass to Cunningham. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Duncan. Now Philadelphia with it. Still without a basket in the game. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, not the start they were looking for, but they finally got their first field goal.
Now here's Thompson. Right now averaging 6 a game.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Screen by Horford. Here's Halliburton. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Here's Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And stolen by Williams. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back over to you, Brian.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Duncan. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Cunningham. No made baskets yet. Thompson outside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special. He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Here's Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Halliburton misses.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter here. And here's Horford for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Oh, and the jam! By Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Philadelphia. The Sixers trailing. It's Fox with a drive. Allen outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Bona. And that one hits the back iron. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Detroit on top, leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
Shot clock at 5. There's Cunningham with a 3. And it's Bona with a rebound. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Back to Cunningham. Missed inside.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
And Allen gets it to go.
Man, he is always ready to let it fly. Allen got that one away quick.
Cunningham, right side. Cade Cunningham, an emphatic jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Oubre. Back to Fox. Rebound Detroit. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Cunningham. He's covered by Oubre. Rebounded by Fox.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
To the middle. Here's Oubre. Good D by Cunningham. The Pistons leading. Thompson with it. Picked up by Allen. Wow! With some power!
Wow! Going to the top floor.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
And Allen gets it to go.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Back to Ivy. And they doubled up Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Thompson outside. Cunningham on the wing. The rebound by Moody.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Fox. And stolen by Cunningham. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's Bona with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
When we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Pass to Bona. Back to Fox. Always attacking Fox.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Brian, back over to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Pistons making a switch here. The 3, Allen. The rebound by Stewart.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Thompson's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 3. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fox, that's good.
They're lucky to be holding on to this lead after the inconsistent first quarter. But they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up.
Sasser with some nice D.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That free throw is good from Thompson. Fox outside. Here's the floater. And he lays it in. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sixers ahead, up by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Halliburton looking for an opening. Oh, stolen by Harris. It's stolen by Dunn. Pass to Duncan. Uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Pistons trail up by 6. Duran the screen. Here's Cunningham. And rejected. Halliburton for 3. No good on the shot. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Cunningham. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
Pass to Williams. Back to Halliburton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
The Pistons trailing. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his third foul so far. Thompson scanning the floor. And they're pushing it up. The pull-up J. And another miss by Philadelphia. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And stolen by Williams. Halliburton with the ball. Now LeVert defending. With the floater. Ooh, Howard with a block. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Duncan's got 6.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Dunn outside. Rebound Detroit.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Outside Robinson. Back to Thompson. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 9.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Williams. For three. Can't hit that time.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Hey, Horford from range.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Thompson. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Fox. He's got 6. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 11 points.
Love that shot by Cunningham. He's developing more confidence in his three-point stroke.
Allen outside. Pass to Moody. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Here's Fox. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-5 run to the paint. And that one's good. Stewart got his first points of the game.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, he didn't take any chances with something soft in there. He's showing us a look at his verticality.
It's hauled in by Oubre. The Sixers trailing. Oh, stolen by Harris. And they're on the run. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Kick it out.
Allen outside. Inside. Down low. Lorna. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we've just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. The rebound by Duncan. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Duncan. And he's going for the lob. Curran with a steal. And here's Ivey from the arc. Here's Howard. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Al Horford. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Detroit moving the ball around. Thompson, no good. Oh, got a piece of it. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
The Sixers leading. Halliburton outside. Right side, Williams. It's tipped. Thompson outside. And it's Bona with a rebound. Pass to Williams. Oh, he detonates at the rim. That was savage.
Well, you know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 3. Here's Bona. Halliburton outside. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Oh, off target from downtown. Cunningham.
And what you respect about Cade Cunningham is that he puts his team on his back. He does everything he can to deliver whatever they need.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
Halliburton right side. Curran with a steal. Ivey fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
You see how this team trusts Ivey offensively. They will go to him in a big spot.
Halliburton outside. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And he says, thank you very much. That 1 point could make all the difference.
Oh, it misses. The Pistons leading. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter here. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
Well, that shows you the trust that his teammates have in him. Cunningham shows great maturity.
Here's Duncan. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Outside Cunningham. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
That technical is the kind of mistake that drives coaches crazy.
When Cunningham gets inside and plays with force, good things tend to happen.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, he knew how big those free throws were, knocked them down.
Halliburton outside. Fox fires! Buries it from outside!
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Cunningham. The putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now Fox. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. 17 seconds left in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Halliburton outside. No good from 3. It's stolen by Halliburton. Fox misses the 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And her lip gloss was popping, she ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke.